YSL. Far from home, just can't tell. Innocent or guilty, they claim. Justice a flickering flame. Family missing their sons. Every day's a heavy ton. Time to bring the boys home. Can't let them face this alone. Fair justice needed now. Time to let them go somehow. He's got the key to the door. We can't wait no more. Got it, Queen Lil Rod. Time is ticking, it's so odd how we hold on to change when there's so much pain. Shannon, Nichols, Yang and Thug, families just want a hug. Dreams shattered in a night, but we demand what's right. Fair justice needed now. Time to let them go somehow. He's got the key to the door. We can't wait no more. Can't wait no more. We can't wait no more.
Life's trials catch my eye, stories that let my spirit fly. Chatting about the highs and lows, with my faith it truly shows. Grandpa Kobe by my side, moms are here to be our guide. Sharing love in every way, together we'll brighten the day. Interesting trials we face, with hearts full of grace. Child's a place to heal. Come together, feel the real. With every story that we share, lift each other with a prayer. In this community find strength and peace deep in our mind. Together we stand, reaching out a hand, letting love lead. It's all that we need. Interesting trials we face, with hearts full of grace. Chat's a place to heal. Come together, feel the real. With every story that we share, lift each other with a prayer. In this community we find strength and peace deep in our mind. Together we stand, reaching out a hand, letting love lead. It's all that we need. Interesting trials we face, with hearts full of grace. Chat's a place to heal. Come together, feel the real.
All right. This is the Sylvia, the serious Sylvia today. If I don't get the likes up, if I don't get enough likes, I'm going to shut it down and do members only. because you're not going to be nosy on my watch without you guys getting a likes up. Okay? Okay? Y'all don't get the likes up, we won't do this. We will go on members only because I need to get my butt in the algorithm. I'm not playing with y'all no more. No likes, no info. It's a business. It's a business. It's a business. No like, no info. Maz, how many likes do we have? I'm not playing with y'all no more. Game time over. Game over. And y'all know I won't do it because me and my bipolar self. Remember, I said I'm bipolar. Me and my fickle self. Let me see how many I have on here. We got 207, 208. We have 289 people in here. I need all of it. I need all of it. If you guys, I need all of it. I'm coming on early. I need all of it. I ain't playing with y'all. Go play in the sand if you want to play. Sylvia ain't playing with y'all today. Sylvia ain't playing with y'all today. Well, she ain't playing. See, her hair's matching her outfit. Her outfit is on point today. She ain't playing with y'all. Sylvia ain't playing. How many likes we got now, mods? We got 289 yet. We got 308 people in here. We have 308 people in here. And we got 228 likes. I need to get 308. I need to get 329. That's up here now. That's all I'm asking. I'm at look. I ain't playing with y'all. Playtime is over with. Playtime is over with. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Exactly, Miss Brown. Go play with somebody else. Don't play with me. Y'all coming here to be nosy. Y'all coming here to find out what happened in court. Y'all coming here to be first of all, y'all the streamers could have not been streaming today on the other channels if it wasn't for me being there today. I'm just gonna toot my horn today. I'm gonna toot it. You may not toot, I'm gonna toot it. We got 262 people in, we got 262 likes and 362 in the chat because they want to be nosy. So I'm going to give you the business. I'm going to give you nosiness. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Aunt. Hey, Lavelle. Like this, Sylvia, feet on the ground. Ain't no playing around. Exactly. Because you know what? I've been treated like crap for a long time by y'all. And that's because I allowed it. From now on, I'm not allowing it anymore. Y'all want to play with me? Y'all want to come in here, get information, steal information, and play with me. Play with me, right? Like I'm a toy. I ain't playing toying with y'all. I want 300. Now it's move up to almost 400 people up in this chat because you know why? They want to be nosy. They want to find out what happened. Why did the cameras go off? You know, I love it when Judge Page, I was about to say Glanville, Judge Page Whitaker does that because that means, you know what? They getting the information. Nope. Not even the fake people. The one who claim they know what's going on in there. But let me say hi to my family, my infamous family. Hello, infamous family. Look, somebody said, that's what I'm about to do. If I don't get the numbers that I want, I'm going to go to members only. We got 436 people in here. We got to get up to 400 likes. We ain't playing over here. Get mad if you want. Just get off then if you're getting mad because I'm asking for likes. Here's what I desire. I desire for my channel to get into the algorithm and to be paid what I'm worth. You get what I'm saying? I have to know my worth. No more crybaby Sylvia. Where your link? Mods, can y'all put the link in there? Mike wants the link for the membership. Mike wants the link for the membership. Okay, 558 is in the chat, 569 in the chat. We only got 330 likes. You like this new Sylvia? Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Daisy. I like her too because the victim Sylvia is no longer around because, I get tired of being a victim. Yeah, I get tired of it, begging and crying and acting like, normal. I gotta get the cash. Bills got to be paid. I sat there and I looked at shout out to Anthony yesterday. I looked at the StreamYard prices going up. I got internet price. I got car payment. And I mean, talking about car payment. I know it's not your responsibility, but I'm driving the car to get down there to the courthouse. I got all these bills coming through. I'm going out every day like a regular working person, going there Monday through Friday, getting up at 5 a.m., getting there on time, sit there all day just to make sure that you guys have it. And like today, the law and crime, all of them wouldn't have had it. Y'all know why? Because y'all was listening on the call. What happened, right? Y'all heard what happened and what I do. I stepped in. Y'all didn't skip a beat. And it's cold. Thank you, Daisy. It's cold in the courtroom. I'm sitting here with scarves and sitting there just sometimes it gets so boring that I want to go to sleep and I can't sleep because I got to be alert to look around to see what's happening. And then I bring the information and folks try to doubt what I'm saying, and trying to, I don't know. But we know what? Playtime is over with. I'm going to get what I want. And what I want is my numbers to go up. It's 523 people in here and there's 357 likes. I want more likes. I want 500 likes. Oh, somebody sent a gift, a membership. Oh, shout out to, hold on, y'all, hold on. Shout out to Stein. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. She sent out 10 membership, y'all. Make sure when you receive her membership, you say thank you. You have Ada, Miss Ada sent out 5 new membership. When you get the membership, say thank you because these are people who are kind-hearted and want you guys to hear the information. Some of you guys cannot handle it, cannot, fathom that price right now, which is only $2.99. And I don't know what's in your pocket, but I know time is hard. So you have people who's out here blessing others. So make sure when you get that membership, you make sure you say thank you, whoever it is that gave it to you. Okay. Shout out to Dwight Tucker for a new membership. Shout out to Ada. Not only did she get a new membership, she bought others membership too. Shout out to Jacob Jackson for a new membership. All right, guys. Do I have my likes yet? Nope, I have 384 and it's 562. And listen. Don't try to rush me and say, oh, she keep begging for likes. Yeah, 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 I am. Tipsy's here. Shout out to my Tipsy. And I want to shout out to all my wonderful, I'm gonna call you guys project creative project people who helped me to get rid of some of my old footage so I can get myself monetized again. Shout out to them who's been diligently searching through my whole channel. Anything that is causing me to have like reuse content, whatever that is, to get it off so I can get monetized. So shout out to them. Thank you, Lacey, for gifting a membership. Lacey just gifted 2 membership. All right. What's the numbers looking like, y'all? Do we got 500 yet? Because we got 575 in the chat. And we got how many likes do we have? Here's the reason why we want the likes. I want the likes because I want to get back in the algorithm. I want to get paid, okay? There's no shame to my game. I want to get paid. I want to get paid. I'm sick of doing things for free because y'all don't value my free stuff. You're not valuing me. I want to be valued. Okay. I know I'm adding some sort of value to this case. Me too, Brown, sweet Brown. Yes, I deserve to get paid. Let me tell you, that time, New York Times people, when they came up to me and say they know who I am, and they told me how valued I am, it had to go into this head of mine because I didn't see that in me. And then God reaffirmed it today when the situation happened and I stepped in. I was like, I'm a bad sister. I'm a bad mama jam. I am bad. You know? I'm bad. So I have to and it ain't arrogance. It's just knowing who I am. Thank you, Brooke, for your super chat. Thank you so much. And Law and Crown don't even know it. Did they pay me for it? No, they didn't pay me. I did get a free lunch. He did treat me to the lunch. But I kept it going, y'all. Kept it going. All right. How many do we have now? How many likes do we have? We don't have the 500. There's 589 in this chat, and we don't have the 500. Like I told you, I'm about to go members only right now. If I don't get the 500, I'm going to leave you guys that's hanging out there. And I know it's not your fault that you have hit the like, but if I don't get my 500 likes or 550, 500, I'm going to take my ball and I'm going to go play with my friends in the membership only. I'm going to go take my ball and I'm going to go play with my friends in membership only. That's what I'm going to do. Because at least they value me. They pay in their membership, even if they don't like me, at least they value me enough to pay, you know? She said, shut it down. You see all the people with the membership, they just like, so like, they're like, let's do it. Just turn it to membership. Do it. Says they won't hit the like button. Do it. Change it to membership only. I'm a member in TikTok. That's what she said. She a member of TikTok. Okay. Rainy. Oh, we got some smarty pants. Rainy says, so you are holding people accountable. That's right. Yeah, I am. Okay. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. You could afford what you want to afford. Yeah, I am. Yes. Mm-hmm. Sure am. Yep. Sure am. Sure am. They hard-headed. Let's go to members only. All right, they could catch us on members only. Cause I still didn't get that 500. She said some of us are watching you on 2 devices. And they can hit the like button. You tell me this. Okay, Rainy, you answer this question for me. You answer this because I'm paying attention to what you're saying. You answer this. They're in here, right? They're in here, right? What is the hardest? Why is it so hard for them to hit the like button for me to get out into the algorithm? Why is it so hard for them to do that? They in here, right? They in here. Obviously, they want to hear what I have to say. Obviously, they nosy enough to come in here. Why not hit the like button? Why not hit the like button? Aisha, I love you too. I mean, okay, we got the 500. Okay, just don't listen. Y'all keep hitting the like button. I'm gonna start with the with what happened since you got me to the 500 that I asked for. So we're here, but if the numbers keep going up, because right now it's at 623, I need you guys who's coming in. I need you to remember to hit the like button. Don't stop just because you came in, okay? Because if it starts going back down, I must jump off and go members only. We're gonna come to some sort of agreement. I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and start this now. Thank you, Hope, for the Cash App. Thank you, Hope, for the Cash App, honey. Appreciate you. Okay. Now, you guys know you're so confused, Amanda. What are you confused about? What's you confused? What are you confused about? You confused about me asking for my likes? What are you confused about? Love you too, OG, my baby. What are you confused about? Maybe I can help you out. You waiting like Christmas? I wanted to see what she's confused about. What is Amanda confused? Maybe I can help her out. Maybe Amanda, I can help her out. I don't know what she's confused. Okay, you guys ready? Was trying to spam so she can see what she ain't see. It's so well. So did you see my comment? No, JT, I didn't see your comment. Somebody drop the membership link, please. Somebody drop the membership link. They're trying to get membership. Drop the membership link, please. Mods, can y'all do that for me? Drop the membership link down, please. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started so they can get the information that they're looking for. You waiting for the tea? Well, I got the tea. Okay, I got a couple of messages asking, why did they stop? What happened? What's going on? Okay, I'm going to start off with telling you guys there was a scheduled conflict with Detective Dennis, okay? Remember, Detective Dennis was supposed to come tomorrow, and today was supposed to be Martinez, right? Well, the state contacted Martinez's attorney and told them that he wasn't going to come today, that they're going to postpone him. That's why she sent a letter stating that, she has something coming up. They need to get him before November 15th because she's not going to be around. So that is the reason why Duke did not, I'm going to call him Duke because you guys, that's his nickname right now. Duke did not come in is because the state had a schedules conflict with Dennis. Dennis is like one of the important witnesses that they have because he was the person that was on the case and he's the one got a lot of the information that they need that's going to help their case. So they rather have Dennis than Duke because Dennis is one of those people that's been playing the game with them. Okay. So they changed the whole schedule around and they brought the agent there because they're trying to get their thing strong. So they brought that agent and they brought the guy to talk about the ballistics and stuff like that. And then they were going to put Dennis on, right? So guess what, y'all? Dennis, even though they did all that maneuvering around, contacting Ashley to tell Ashley they can't take her right now, guess what happened? Y'all ask me, what happened? Guess what happened? Guess what happened? Come on, we want some interaction. Guess what happened? Come on. Thank you, Joanne. I'm glad you asked, Joanne. What happened? Nichols got sick. Not on purpose. Nichols got sick. While we were on the break, the paramedic, not paramedic, they have officers that do like your check, like, well, he came in with the blood pressure cup to test him. They had they had him get up and they took him to the back. He came back in and he was sick. Not exactly an EMS, but first responder. He got sick, y'all. So all that maneuvering and changing schedule and taking people off, not putting people on, and it backfired. Guess what? Dennis has to go tomorrow anyway, y'all. Dennis has to go tomorrow anyway. And I know folks are getting ready to take my information. Y'all remember, if y'all hear people saying it, make sure they're giving me my credit. Make sure they're giving me my credit, okay? No, they didn't do no drug testing on him, Anthony. Stop making up stuff, Anthony. They didn't do no drug testing. Stop it. No, he was not. He was ill. He was ill. And they did his vitals and he was not feeling well. And the judge just made a decision to end the testimony side as of 3:00, 3 something. So all that maneuvering that they were doing to adjust the schedule to make sure that Dennis would testify today did not go through. Did not go through at all. Did not go through. So that is what happened. That was what's going around. They were trying to do his vitals, and the judge made a decision to go ahead because they were waiving. He was waiving his him being there, but that still didn't help everything else because it didn't help. Because remember, Dennis played a key. Ashley asked for immunity if they keep postponing. I did hear the judge talked about her requesting immunity. So that's something that Love would have to sit down and have a conversation with the attorney about that. Because certain question, I know the judge said certain questions they're not supposed to ask him, and if they're going to ask him, she's seeking immunity. Yeah. There we go. Mel got it. No, she don't want immunity for him. She said she will have him plead the fifth if they ask anything outside his plea. Yes, but I did hear something about immunity on there. I did hear something about immunity, but I did not hear all of it. I did hear something about immunity. I don't know how the letter was written because I didn't read the letter. So, but I'm going by what the judge said in there. So I don't quite know exactly. I'm going by what the judge actually said on the inside the courtroom. But I remember it was more to what Melly Mel is saying, exactly almost like hers. So but the reason why he was not there is because they you said Thugger Daily posted the letter today? All right, let's go to Thugger Daily and bring it up. Hold on. Thank you for that information. Let me go to Thugger Daily. Oh, let's see if he got it. Hold on. Hold on a second, y'all. All right, there we go. She wrote the letter. She got the letter in here. Hold on a second. Let me go and get Thugger Daily stuff. Shout out to Thugger Daily. He keeps us abreast of everything that's going on in the court as far as the documents. Shout out to Thugger Daily. Shout out to Thugger Daily. All right. Thugger got some other stuff on here too. Hold on a second. Let me go get the other things you got in here. Hold on. Okay, I got the letter. We're gonna share it, and I'm gonna share the letter with you guys. I read that thing in Ashley voice. Gunna don't want to mess with his money. Yeah, Dennis. Who is Dennis? Dennis is the Detective Dennis is the detective that was on the case. He was in there. He was a partner um for Gaither. He sent all. I think I got all 8 pages. I think I got all pages. Hold on a second. Let's see. Yeah, I got all 8 pages. All right, here we go. Thank you. Thank you for sending it to my email. Appreciate you. Miss Sylvia, is Love sitting out of the camera view? She's just coming in court when she has a witness. She's sitting on outside of the camera view. I got 8 pages. I got all 8 pages. Um, yeah, she's in the court. She's in the court. She just she's just trying to keep her sanity because you guys be coming after her so hard. So, all right, y'all. And this is Ashley's letter. Okay, all y'all who come in here gonna say I can't read. You're right, I can't read. So let's just deal with me my non-reading butt. Okay, all right. Let's just read with my non-reading butt. And you guys stop. Listen. Love is still the lead attorney in the case. She has not lost her position. She has not been fired. She has not been demoted. Adam is not there to take her place. Guys, if you're hearing that narrative, it's not true. They need to come to court and hear what's happening in the court. That is not true. She has not lost her position. People have fake news out there. Okay? Thank you, Miss Jams. I appreciate you. It's not, so stop believing the fake news out there. Folks are sensationalizing, putting fake stuff out there. It's not the facts at all. She has not lost her position. She's just deciding to just, not to do all that extra stuff. And all right, let's go. So, to answer everybody's question, Love has not lost her position, and no, Ashley did not tell them that she couldn't make it. In fact, when she met with them last week, it was agreed upon that he was going to be on the witnesses. That's why they put him on the witness list for today. But because there was this conflict of schedule, and it turned out that he still ain't gonna be able. He's still gonna have to come tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So it didn't work as they planned. Hey King, thank you for the new membership. Thank you for everybody. I'm going to thank you guys after because I see 16 posting on here. Just give me a break so I can go ahead on and go ahead on and read this since I can't read. Okay, remember that I can't read. The Merchant Law Firm, and it's October 16th, which is what? Which is today, right? This was sent to the judge today. All right. It says State versus William, and you got this issue with proposed testimony of Martinez. Dear Judge Whitaker, I represent Martinez Arnold, Mr. Arnold, a former defendant in the above matter. I am submitting this letter in anticipation of Mr. Arnold's upcoming testimony. The state recently advised me that the state intend to call Mr. Arnold today, October 16, 2024. Yesterday, see y'all, you see? They told her yesterday, y'all. Yesterday. Remember I told y'all this morning that from my source that it was not her that said, okay, because somebody was saying a rumor that she had something to do. Well, they called her yesterday and told her um that she wasn't going to be there. Someone said something about she had another activity. No, what happened is they contacted her and told her there was a conflict of not interest, conflict in scheduling. And so, okay. So they yesterday I was advised that he will not testify today and will likely not be called for several weeks. But that they would try to let me know by next week. Uh-oh. Mr. Arnold originally agreed to testify when he entered into his plea deal in December 2022. Now, approaching 2 years ago, Mr. Arnold has kept his consistent contact with me over the past 2 years to make sure that he would be available whenever the state might call him as a witness. The first time that I was contacted by the state about Mr. Arnold being called as a witness was on August 13, 2024, by Adrian Love. Miss Love asked if I could not appear with Mr. Arnold if there was anyone who could serve as standing counsel for me. I informed Miss Love that I was not willing to allow any stand-in counsel to stand with Mr. Arnold during his testimony. I asked for Miss Love to give me some general indication of when Mr. Arnold's testimony would be needed. On September 4th, 2024, the state told me Mr. Arnold was needed within the next few days. I immediately emailed Miss Love and Investigator Long with the few dates for which I had leave of absence on file for September and asked for the state to provide me with an anticipated time frame when they might call Mr. Arnold to the stand. I received no response by email, but Miss Love called my cell phone the evening of September 11th, 2024, and also sent a text asking me to reach out to Investigator Long about the timing for Mr. Arnold's testimony. I responded to the same email chain, providing all the dates we were available and the few dates that I was not available. Miss Love indicated that she would be calling Mr. Arnold as a witness in September. So I wrote Miss Love and the court about 5 days for which I was on leave in September. Mr. Arnold was never called as a witness during this time, and no one from the state ever updated me on when Mr. Arnold might be called as a witness until last week. On October 8th, 2024, Investigator Long emailed me and copied Mr. Adam Abet, I don't know how to say name, whatever. I'm sorry, Mr. A. I'm just going to say Mr. A. And not Miss Love about Mr. Arnold's testimony. We were told Mr. Arnold would be called as a witness sometimes mid or latter part of the week of October 14th, 2024. We were asked to meet so the state could give notice of his pending testimony. I provided a very detailed response advising the state that I could have Mr. Arnold testify beginning October 14th and any time through October 18th and begin again on October 22nd through October 25th. Since Investigator Long had mentioned in his email wanting to provide notice of Mr. Arnold's impending testimony, I drafted my October 9th letter to Ms. Love and copied all parties, including the court, to clarify that Mr. Arnold was not avoiding service of a subpoena and intended to testify if called as a witness, but that we just needed some accommodation, such as notice to ensure that I was able to accompany him with his testimony as his attorney. On October 9th, she is so detailed, y'all. I really like her format and everything. She is very, very detailed, simple writing, make it clear, concise, and to the point. Don't you guys like that about her? She's the bomb. All right. October 9th, 2024, Investigator Long emailed me that they would provide a date for Mr. Arnold's testimony within 48 hours. He also said that they would provide me with questions about whether the state intends on asking Mr. Arnold any additional question that would involve his Fifth Amendment privileges and or a grant of immunity. On October 11th, Mr. Long advised that Mr. Arnold would be called as a witness on October 16th, 2024. but they would keep me posted as the trial progressed. He also advised that Mr. A would be responding about whether there were any prior statement the state intended to use to refresh Mr. Arnold's memory, and whether the state intended to ask any question outside the proffer he provided that might implicate immunity or the Fifth Amendment concern. In the interest of expediency and hold on, y'all, my thing is not, hold on. And to avoid wasting the jury and the court's time, I previously had asked the state to send me any prior statement the state may wish to use during Mr. Arnold's testimony. On October 14, 2024, I wrote Investigator Long and Mr. A to confirm that Mr. Arnold was being called at 9 a.m. on October 16, 2024, and to again ask about those two outstanding questions regarding prior statement and question outside of his proffer. In response, today, October 15, Investigator Long responded that Mr. Arnold's testimony would not be needed this week and that the state did not anticipate his testimony taking place in the next few weeks. He wrote further, I do not have a date certain as of now. Mr. Arnold and I now been on call since January 2023. While we realize that the trials are sometimes unpredictable, we have been available for the past 22 months. Now moving into November 2024, I am specially set for a jury trial the next week. I'm specially set for a jury trial the week of November 18th and will be on medical leave beginning November 22nd. Given how other witnesses have been required to testify with standing counsel, Mr. Arnold is very concerned that the state is purposely delaying calling him to the stand so that he will be denied his rights to have his counsel of choosing. The same counsel that negotiated and is familiar with the terms of his plea. I am kindly asking the court to instruct the state to advise me whether, in fact, it is intended to call Mr. Arnold at all so that we can avoid any unnecessary waste of the parties and the court's time and resources. If the state still intends to call Mr. Arnold as a witness, and to the extent the court can address potential evidentiary and privilege issue before they arise, and to expedite Mr. Arnold's testimony in the presence of the jury, I believe advising the court of the history with regard to Mr. Arnold's plea negotiation and plea agreement would greatly assist the court in ruling on potential issues. Factual and procedural history regarding Mr. Arnold's plea. In 2014, Mr. Arnold was charged in indictment 14 SC 131032, to which he pled guilty to a misdemeanor and completed his sentence on February 29, 2016. In February 15th, Mr. Arnold was charged in the indictment of 15 SC 140116, to which he pled guilty under the First Offender Act and completed his sentence and was discharged and exonerated on November 1st, 2021. Mr. Arnold was able to complete the foregoing sentences without any felony conviction on his record. Despite this, on 2022, Mr. Arnold was arrested and charged for these two same underlying crime the same crime, y'all. The same crime. Y'all, this is something. Wait, we need to stop. Hold on. We need to have a conversation. I need to put a pin right there, y'all. So, this indictment that he's charged for in this RICO case is for 2 charges which he had completed and the case had been exonerated, and he has done his time. He fulfilled the requirement, and they put that on the case. What? What? That is so dirty. That is so dirty, y'all. He has been exonerated from it. He did the first offender. Oh my God. What? 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 Whoa. Okay, let's go ahead on, y'all. Let me go ahead on. I'm on page. Okay, let's go. Let's continue. Let's continue. Sorry. It's just blowing my mind. Sorry. I have to scratch my head on this one. I know, y'all. I know, Joanne, but this is like, this is crazy. This is wow. Okay, let me go ahead. Okay, he says this more. Let me finish reading it. Hold on. Let me go back in here. Sorry. Y'all remember, I can't read, okay? Okay, big words. I'm going to bypass them. Okay, I can't read. Okay? This is what the haters will say about me. I can't read. Okay. All right, let's go ahead on continue. And we're going to go, we read up there. Okay. Mr. Arnold was able to complete the foregone sentences without a felony conviction on his record. Despite this, in 2022, Mr. Arnold was arrested and charged for these same 2 underlying criminal indictments from 14 SC 131032 and 15 SC 140116 in the current RICO indictment, and held without bond. Lord have mercy. He was held without bond in Fulton County Jail despite having been able to successfully complete probation for both underlying offenses and move forward without felony on his record. Mr. Arnold was nevertheless denied bond. Having little recourse, Mr. Arnold attempted to negotiate a plea in connection with the RICO indictment that allowed him to finally be released from the condition of at the Fulton County Jail. Notably, while the state and Judge Glanville both were unwilling to grant Mr. Arnold a bond, they were willing to let him be released on probation, provided that he provide testimony sought by the state. What kind of bull kakalaki mess is this? What? What? Okay, y'all, we're definitely going to have a conversation after I finish reading this. Let me go ahead on and finish. Mr. Arnold, however, was unwilling to make all the statement that the state sought. So Mr. Arnold was again sent back to Fulton County Jail to languish without a bond. After further and deliberate negotiation, the state agreed to accept the statement Mr. Arnold could swear to under oath and agreed to release Mr. Arnold on probation once he made those statements and agreed to testify for the state about those statements. Mr. Arnold agreed only to specific statements set forth in the plea agreement. He was very clear that he intended to retain his right against self-incrimination under the Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution should any party seeks to question him about any matter outside the specific statement contained in his plea proffer. On December 16, 2022, Mr. Arnold entered his plea, which allowed him to remain on probation. A copy of the plea, I don't know how to say that word, y'all. Whatever. Is attached here too. Since the entry of his, is it color guy? Is it color guy, y'all? Color guy, whatever. Since the entry of his plea, Mr. Arnold has been in full compliance with the terms of his probation, for which reporting is set to terminate on December of this year. The state has not suggested Mr. Arnold has not complied with the terms of his probation, nor could it. Also, as noted above, Mr. Arnold has been ready to testify with the confines of his plea agreement. Recently, the state called on one of Mr. Arnold's co-defendants to testify pursuant to his plea agreement. This witness did not receive a grant of immunity for his testimony, and unlike Mr. Arnold, apparently did not retain his Fifth Amendment privilege when he entered into his plea agreement. After this witness testified, the state filed a motion to revoke his probation for what the state believed was a violation of the terms of his probation. The state alleges that the witness directly contradicted the special condition of his plea agreement by disavowing the factual acknowledgments he has sworn were accurate and true during his plea hearing. The state then argues that this witness had the opportunity at the time he took his plea to correct or clarify any statement in the factual acknowledgement before affirming their truth under oath. Mr. Arnold has serious concern that the state may, without any authority, attempt to do the same thing with Mr. Arnold. For this reason, Mr. Arnold wishes to advise the court in advance of his testimony why such an action by the state would be improper and illegal. As an initial matter, when Mr. Arnold attempted to correct or clarify the statement contained in his original factual acknowledgement, he was told if he did not admit to the statement as written, he would be sent back to Fulton County Jail, held without bond, and be placed on trial with his co-defendants. Mr. Arnold continually explained that he could not swear to all of the statements the state wanted him to swear to in the factual acknowledgement. Notably, Mr. Arnold was willing to return to the Fulton County Jail and stand trial. The state amended the factual acknowledgement to remove those statements for which Mr. Arnold had no knowledge. In other words, the parties specifically negotiated the scope of the factual acknowledgement to specifically narrow the potential scope to Mr. Arnold's testimony, which included a separate constitutional right to remain silent. We are writing to advise the court and the state outside the presence of the jury that if the state intends to call Mr. Arnold and ask him questions about facts that are not contained in his plea proffer, or questions that are worded differently from the statements in Mr. Arnold's plea proffer, then attempt to use those statements against them, as it has with other witnesses, in effort to revoke his probation. Mr. Arnold will assert his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination and will refuse to answer any such questions. Mr. Arnold's assertion of his Fifth Amendment rights, however, which is specifically contemplated by the express term of his negotiated plea agreement, cannot be used to revoke his probation or to hold him in contempt. In addition, at no time between the date of Mr. Arnold's plea and the present has anyone from the state suggested to me that Mr. Arnold will be offered any immunity for his testimony he may give. Nevertheless, based on the state's history on using immunity to force additional witness testimony in the middle of a trial, I underline below several issues for the court's consideration prior to Mr. Arnold taking the stand. Mr. Arnold has no faith in any immunity agreement that the state might put forth in this case, in which he has offered to other witnesses, which has been offered to other witnesses to compel their testimony under the threat of incarceration without assurance from the court that this immunity will extend to the state's attempt to revoke his probation if they do not like how he answers questions. Furthermore, Mr. Arnold has no faith that the state will not use whatever he says, no matter whether he has an agreement with the district attorneys for immunity against him, if they do not like how he testifies on the stand. Mr. Arnold's constitutional protection, such like a promise of immunity, rings entirely hollow when the state refuses to honor them, with no guarantee that the state will not try to revoke Mr. Arnold's probation or charge him with another crime based on the same allegation, or denying him bail or require him to remain in unconstitutional condition. All right, I'm going to read that when I come back, okay? I'll read these bullet points when I come back. Okay, Mr. Arnold will only answer questions specifically negotiated and set forth in his proffer. In other words, he is asking this court to make the state honor its agreement with Mr. Arnold and not allow the state, as it has in the past, to change the term only after it is unhappy with the testimony. To be perfectly clear, based on the express term in his plea agreement, the state may only question Mr. Arnold to the following. Mr. Arnold is a member of Rolling 60s Crip. Mr. Arnold became associated or affiliated with YSL in 2015, but not that YSL is anything more than a record label. Mr. Arnold committed the other indictment for which he pled guilty to in indictment 15 SC 140016 and again on 2022 in this indictment. Mr. Arnold committed the other indictment in which he pled guilty to in indictment 14 SC 131032 and again in 2022 in this indictment. Mr. Arnold was present on May 9, 2022, when a search warrant was executed, and he does not claim ownership of any of the items the government claimed to have discovered during the search. Mr. Arnold also acknowledged that YSL, which he knows as a record label, has the following identifier: clothing for YSL or slime, pendant pendant with letters YSL or slat. Colors is green for slime. Seen YSL members use one or more hand sign. Language that members of YSL use, including slat, which means slime love all time. Some of the language include calling each other slime. Symbol that YSL uses included green heart and green snake. As explained above, as to any other topics or question, Mr. Arnold intends to assert his right to remain silent under the Fifth Amendment. The Fifth Amendment protects Mr. Arnold against any state that potentially could be against any statement that potentially could be against his self-interest. In the RICO indictment, the state has alleged that certain non-criminal acts were overt acts in furtherance of a conspiracy. Therefore, any statement by Mr. Arnold, even as to a non-criminal act, could be used by the state to demonstrate an overt act that could be used potentially to prosecute Mr. Arnold. In that scenario, Mr. Arnold would be forced to remain yet again in Fulton County Jail without bond. Such an action by the state would be an obvious attempt to strong arm Mr. Arnold into providing additional testimony. Even though the state agrees to the term in his plea offer, knowing full well to what Mr. Arnold could testify. Therefore, Mr. Arnold intends to assert his Fifth Amendment privilege against making any such statement that are not covered in the agreed upon proffer. Since any statement, as the state argues, can be used against him as an overt act, should the state seek to use the information for that purpose. And he is asking the court to uphold the terms of his agreement and to decline any invitation to interrupt his failure to testify to the fact outside of that agreement as evidence of his probation violation that could be used to rearrest him. It is also my understanding that any of the questions that the state may wish to ask Mr. Arnold pertaining to social media posts, music lyrics, and videos, and friendships and association he has, the state has denoted certain of these facts as overt acts and continues to argue that other acts are admissible as overt acts in furtherance of the alleged conspiracy. Therefore, Mr. Arnold intends to assert his Fifth Amendment privilege for any question about social media posts, musical lyrics, and videos, and his friendships and associates, since none of these topics were listed in his plea proffer. Despite the foregoing, Mr. Arnold wishes to make certain that he intends to fulfill the requirements of his plea agreement and testify as to the matter underlined in the proffer and summarized above. But only those topics. Mr. Arnold wants to make abundantly clear that based on his fear that the state will seek to revoke his probation should the state seek testimony beyond that in his proffer. He only intends to respond to those specific questions and only if they were worded in the same manner they were posed during Mr. Arnold's plea proffer. If the state intends to inquire into any facts beyond the scope of his plea proffer, Mr. Arnold is providing the court and the state with notice that he intends to assert his right to remain silent, a right to specifically protect his plea agreement. Specifically protected in his plea agreement. I trust his history of the negotiation regarding Mr. Arnold's plea and summary of Mr. Arnold's position on recent issues and have emerged in the context of other witnesses. Will he assist the court in evaluating these issues? should they arise during Mr. Arnold's testimony. We happily invite the state to underline its position for Mr. Arnold, the court, and the current defendants, so that everyone is on the same page before Mr. Arnold's anticipated testimony, so as to ensure his testimony can be taken expeditiously, fairly, in accordance to the terms of his negotiated plea, and without any violation of Mr. Arnold's Fifth Amendment constitutional right. Should the court wish to hear from Mr. Arnold in any of these issues in advance of his testimony, I am happy to address them to the court's pleasure. Sincerely, Ashley B. Merchant. This is what you call an attorney, y'all. This is an attorney. This is an attorney. This is an attorney that knows her stuff and really is in there to protect her client. Awesome email. Okay, I was gonna go back and read those footnotes. Hold on a second. Let me go back and read those footnotes. Hold on. I had those footnotes to read. Hold on, let me go back up. That's not a footnote. That's not a footnote. That's not a footnote. Okay, here's a footnote. 1, a grant of immunity may not be conditional, and therefore the state may not condition a grant of immunity on the testimony of the witness being full, complete, and truthful. Carson versus Himes, To be a valid grant of immunity, the state must make a written request, and the court must make a specific finding that the witness's testimony was necessary to the public interest. That's another case. The state recently filed a motion to revoke witness probation because it did not like how the witness testified on the stand. Oh, Jesus. All right, that's it. Man, let me put this in here. Let me see what you guys got to say. Listen to this. Her paper that she just wrote right just now. This is gonna help Moontunk. What I would do if I was Moontunk attorney, I would take a page from Merchant's email and construct my argument based on what she has. I would definitely do that. I would hone in into specific areas that she mentioned, like the stuff that he said that was different. Sorry, I had to turn on the lights. The stuff that she said that was different, and that they came back, like number 8 item, right? And stuff like that. So I would definitely take a page from her paper, her letter, her email. I would definitely take a page from that because she outlined specifically what they did. They didn't like his testimony. They didn't like what he said. And they manipulated that man. They tricked him. Yeah. And guess who I saw today? I saw Quindarius's attorney. He was there today. He was there. Oh, I got to tell you who else I saw too. Hold on a minute. I got to get something to stop this scratchy throat. I got to take one of those lozenges. Hold on, y'all. This thing worked well for me yesterday. I still got to go get my vitamin C. I'm taking these things. I got to get me some vitamin C because this allergy in my throat keeps itchy. Oh. How many likes do I have? I saw it was over 1,000 people in the chat. Do I have 1,000 likes? I got 907. You mean to tell me y'all still playing games with me? Y'all still playing games with me? Hey, Kay!
Not you again, Sylvia.
Hey, darling, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Are you?
I'm good. Did you hit the like button, Kay?
Now you're asking.
I'm gonna kick your butt if you didn't hit the like button.
I think I did. I think I did.
Okay. All right. Hey,
What?
hey, S.
Look,
Hmm.
go on.
Go ahead. What you said?
I said, what's going on?
What's going on? Hold on. Let me go. Hold on. Miss Popular Opinion. Let me check Miss Popular Opinion for a minute. Miss Popular, she talking about 907 is great. It's way more than half. Look, half of look. What did the Bible say? What did the Bible say? Lukewarm don't count, okay? If I say I want the whole amount, and give me my whole amount, okay? Somebody's halfway. I don't want half. I want the whole thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Kay. Okay.
I forgot where I was at.
She about to ask her stuff first. I was gonna let Kay go ahead on.
Okay.
Okay, hold on a second. Let S. I mess up your names every daggone time. Lord have mercy.
It's okay, Miss Sylvia. I know you try to pronounce it. It's Sawaya.
Sawaya, thank you. Go
Sawaya.
ahead,
How
Sawaya.
you doing today?
I'm good.
That's good. I just wanted to come up and say hi to you, and then also I hope that Quindarius Zachary, I hope his family, if they plan on suing the state for that illegal lay witness warrant, that first letter that Ashley wrote, she detailed it perfectly of what they did to him. That's a piece of candy for them in their lawsuit. And then, as you said in this one, Muntu, this can count, with Muntu, but she just showed, she didn't hide no hands. She showed all face on this letter. So I'm watching y'all down. I live in Vegas, so I get up every morning at 5:30 just to catch up with you guys. Sometimes I'm in the bushes at work because I work from home. I'm following you while you go to work, setting up your camera, talking to Miss Two, Miss, it was it too much, and um I forgot the other lady name, but I correspond with them in the chat. I love this chat. I love you guys, and yeah, I think it's coming to a halt. That's why I think Ms. Whitaker keeps saying, like, when they introduce some evidence, she'll say, well, if it makes it, like, basically if it makes it that far. So I think that she's beginning to see the game that the state is playing, and DA office needs to be investigated, and they the ones need to be getting a RICO and let these young men go. But I'm gonna drop back down in the chats, and thank you for having me up.
And thank you. Love you too, sis. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
All
Hey,
right.
Kay, you ready? Or should I let Key go? Kay, you ready? Or should I let Key?
I'm here.
You ready?
I'm very ready.
Okay. I'm ready for you.
All I want to know is like, I hate the sound of my own voices.
Your thing sound like it's echoing. Are you close by the phone?
I'm close to the back door of my house, so it's probably echoing.
Okay.
Anyway, um, like Miss Love was away for a couple of days, as you know, and then she came back, and then things started to turn again.
I try to tell y'all she was not away. She was in the courtroom. I keep
No,
telling
but
you.
I saw that, and then I was like, hold on a minute, I'm quiet. It was like she came out of nowhere again, and it was like buttering bread.
Adam.
Pardon?
Adam. You mean Adam? You said Brett.
No, I said I said it was like she was buttering bread again. But Adam, and you know that Adam that we've not even seen on Cross, well, not Cross Direct before. He only came about 2 days ago.
No, he's been in the courtroom. Y'all seen him before. Y'all seen him on my camera. He used to always try to hide from my camera, but he's comes in there. He's like their supervisor.
He reminds me of Smeagol. Sorry. But anyhow, he was like caught up with it. And the point was when Judge Page Whittaker obviously give the state some gratitude, basically. And I thought to myself, whoa, she's giving her gratitude. And then the next day, that was when Love came back on. And it was like it was a curse to her. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Well, I don't know. I'm English, I'm from the UK anyhow.
just the echo is the problem for me. It's hard for me
I
to hear.
know I can only I actually smoke cigarettes, so I smoke by the back door.
Oh, I got you.
So apologies. That's
It's,
probably why it's echoing.
it's okay. That's why it's hard for me to hear you. So it wasn't me trying to be rude or anything. It's just I couldn't hear because of the echo.
Yeah, not at all. But yeah, that. It's so tricky because obviously Miss Love is obviously. I feel like she's taken a break just to see how Paige Whittaker reacts to whatever. And obviously Paige Whittaker to give everybody else but Miss Love, like, how can I say it? Gratitude, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas nobody else did. But do you know who's his name?
Who?
Oh, him who sits behind Steele, ginger hair, bald head.
Harvey?
No, not Harvey.
Are you talking about Chard
Uh-huh.
or Bots?
No, Shard.
Chard. Okay.
Shard is like literally he has become like at first off when the case was started going on, it was all Steele, Mr. Steele, and now it's all Shard. But then because all of the defence team have been like combining together, Shard is obviously the lead one because obviously he probably knows that Steele hates Miss Love, as you know, and everybody else, but like Mr. Shard is keeping it together. Or am I just chatting too much poo?
No, we can hear you. I'm listening.
But that's how I see things, and it's like it's different because I'm like way over the country, world, whatever, and it's like what 12 o'clock at night now.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let T go now. Okay.
Okay, take care.
All right. Have a good one.
Hey, Miss Sylvia.
Hey, Key, how you doing?
I'm good. I just want to get on here. First, I'm gonna say, hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
But when we was just reading that letter that Miss Merchant had sent over, I was sitting here thinking and correct me if I'm wrong, when she said something about Duke he wasn't agreeing to the stuff that they had proffered into the thing, and so they sent him back to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was sitting thinking, as we was reading it, like the reason why they did that was because they knew, well, they sent him back to jail, but they came to an agreement with that term. I mean, with his plea agreement, because they knew if he was to take it to trial, he would be the one to potentially like win. Like, if he had to stand in front of the jury, they would probably find him not guilty because he done already did his time for those crimes. So that's the reason why they like, well, you know what, we just gonna come back with this term and just gonna give him probation because he'll be found not guilty. So if they can get a conviction up off of this, like, okay, cool, we got this conviction, um, or whatnot. Now I done kind of like lost train of my thought because I was sitting in the chat for so long. I mean, the queue for so long, but that's what I feel the reason why they went head on to agree to the terms on that, because they knew that if he stood in front of a jury, they would find him not guilty because he done already did his time for those crimes.
Yeah, they did.
And that's the reason why they was like, okay, yeah, we'll do this. Now I'm feeling like maybe Love them probably don't even call him to testify because he's not going to say what they want him to say, and evidently he's not going to be allowed to answer those questions. He said YSL was a record label. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear YSL is a gang.
Yeah.
So I'm at a 60-70% chance they probably gonna be like, I don't think we're gonna get him in here because it's gonna mess him up. Everybody that's been coming on been saying, "Oh, YSL is a record label. It's a record label." So if you got him signing his plea saying that it's a record label, even though these people have been forced to testify and Moontoon put in front of the jury, like, you want me to say your words, what you wanted me to say. These are your words that you wrote, and they constantly seeing like all these people that's coming up in there, especially the ones that took the plea deals, and like some of the citizens too, like they're being told like, oh, I've been threatened, I'm gonna be threatened to be locked up and all this and that. Like the jury are seeing through like what the state is like putting forth. So I don't know. I just feel like they probably don't call him
Yeah.
because it's gonna mess
Because
them up.
but see, the thing is, if they don't get her by the 15th, it's a done deal because she has stuff going on. If they don't
Mm-hmm.
get her by November 15th, they don't put them on the stand before then, they're not gonna get them because the expiration for that plea thing is in December. So
Yeah.
if you're probably right. They probably won't get a chance to call them if they don't call them by next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they probably don't even want to use him because of the stipulations that she didn't just put, right to the court, like saying he's only going to testify to this, and this. Like anything else outside of the scope, like he's going to insert his Fifth Amendment, which he have the right to do that. That's the reason why that's why they said, I think in his plea, like they may call him. But the thing about it is, they just don't know. Fannie, whatever her name is, she opened up a can of worms with Ashley Merchant. So Ashley Merchant, baby, she is after them like whatever it is, and whatever she got to do to shut them down, she's gonna shut them down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what she's doing. Like she's shutting y'all down. So y'all, I just don't feel like they're gonna use him because okay, that's another person saying this is a record label. This is a record label. Only people saying that is a gang is like the polices and stuff like that, and Detective Gaither.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I agree with you. But thank you so much, Keys, for
You're
being
welcome.
up here. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, guys. Anybody else willing to come up? Anybody else willing to come up? I know some of you guys asked me who came by there today. Well, I actually met Little Rod's mother. Y'all, Little Rod's mother, she has been there before. I didn't think it was her. I don't think it was her. Members, I will be doing a members only on that conversation. I'll be doing a members only in that conversation. Yeah, I'll be doing a members only in that conversation. I'll do a quick members only on that, and I'll explain to you why. I had a very interesting conversation with her. I had a very, very interesting conversation. Interesting. But hey, it's all Rosie. How are you? It's all Rosie.
Hi, Miss Sylvia. I think I'm off mute now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, well, I have three quick things I wanted to say. First, as always, I want to give you your flowers because you are that girl, that woman, and you are doing your thing, and we greatly, greatly appreciate you. So forget all the haters. Second of all, I think Miss oh, I don't want to say her name wrong. I think Randa. I think she's rubbing off on you a little bit, and I love it. I like
My
it.
baby, my sis, my little sis.
Yes, you speak up for yourself. I love it. Keep on doing that. The okay, the next thing I want to say real quick is that because his plea deal is up in December, if not for Ashley Merchant, I think the state would try to violate him on his probation some kind of way. But I don't think they're going to do it now because they're not messing with Ashley Merchant. And lastly, Ashley B. Merchant, the B stands for better put respect on her name because she is not playing no games and seems very expensive. But I love her. I love her. She's on point.
But you
And
know,
that's it.
she did free work for him. You know that, right?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Because remember, they couldn't afford an attorney, and they had she did a conflict attorney thing where the state paid them. Well, they didn't pay her much, but because he's indigent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I love that. But keep up the great work. I love you and appreciate you. And that's
Thank
it.
you. Love you too. You know, I always see you in there because you know I get you mixed with my Rosies, like my two Rosies.
That's right.
All
All right,
right.
y'all take care. Good night.
Thank you, honey. Listen, the other thing I want to bring up with you guys, I notice how every single individual that that they place as part of this case have been saying the same thing. If you guys remember when Tick was looking over his paperwork and he saw the plea deal and he said to his attorney, I don't agree with that. What do you mean by that? Hey, Joe.
Hey, what's up, Miss Sylvia? Can you hear me?
I'm good. How are you? What are you doing? It's cold here. What are you doing with no coat on?
You know what? I left the house and I just said this about 5 minutes ago that I need to make sure I start grabbing my sweater when I leave now.
Man, y'all, he making it look like it's sunshine. Look how I'm dressed. We in the same state, y'all. Not far from each other. Look how he's dressed. Look how I'm dressed. Is it me that's stuck or is it him that's stuck, y'all? Is it me or Joe stuck? Who's stuck? It's not me. Is it me or is him? Okay. I guess he's gonna have to come back. Let me boot him off so he can come back. I boot him off so he can come back. He got stuck. But I was saying, if you notice how every single one of those individuals who took the plea deal, they all said something was wrong. They didn't agree with what was written in the paper. And I am so glad Ashley is the type of attorney that she is. The others didn't care as much as she does for their client. They just wanted them to, be able to get out. But I think Ashley and I think Gunner's attorney did well with their plea deal. But everybody else, I don't know. Well, BB did good because he doesn't even have to testify, y'all. BB don't even have to testify. Patras helped him out. Misunderstood. Okay, there she go. Hey, misunderstood. Understanding. Abita. Hey,
Hey, honey.
how are you, sweetheart?
I'm good, Miss Sylvia. How are you?
Good. Your thing is playing us in the background.
Hold on. And make sure I got you on two different devices, child.
Okay. Did you hit like on both of them?
No, well, one of them, but I'll do it on the other one. I got you, girl. I got you. Don't worry. I got you, Miss Sylvia. I got you. I got you.
You
But no,
sweetheart.
I just wanted to say, man, Ashley is such a beast. Like, if I would have probably practiced or studied under her when I was practicing law, I probably would have been still practicing law. But she is just a brilliant attorney, and I love how she's not threatened by the state at all, or Fonnie and her minions. She's just, she knows the law. You know what I mean? And that's what the judge appreciates and actually a lot of the times requires, like, show me the case law, show me the case law. And Ashley's very good at that, and very good at citing cases. But also, I would, if I get the chance to, I spoke to Moontuk a couple of times on, like, his lives and stuff. If his attorney could get his hands on the letters that Ashley sent to the judge and to the state, I think that would be very helpful in his upcoming hearing, because
Well, you
she
tell Moontoon that if he wants the letters, I got them here. I can send them to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I could, DM him,
Okay.
or at least tag him, and because the letters are everywhere, everybody has access to it. So
Yeah.
hopefully his lawyers will be able to come across it, and hopefully the defense team is in contact with his attorney, because they could be helpful to him as well. There are a lot of different other, like, outside advocacy groups that have written um, briefs and stuff in support of or against the revocation of his probation and all of that. So we'll see how that goes
But
on
good
Friday. But
thing.
will you be there?
I'm glad Ashley wrote what she wrote. It's in the mind of the judge.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Because again, like you said, she knows the law, right? And the judge knows the law as well. Like, you have to know the law as a judge in order to apply it effectively and justly. So, and Ashley knows that. And she knows Judge Whitaker. She's been in front of her before, so she knows what to do. And yeah, she's doing an excellent job. And I was so excited when I saw that letter. It was just like, oh, music to my ears. So I was just very happy to see that. You keep going in that courtroom and coming back to us with the tea, darling. Come back with the tea, okay, Miss Sylvia?
Well, I got some tea for y'all tonight.
Okay.
Members only.
Okay, baby. Well, guess what I got? That's what I got. Guess what I got to do?
Get a membership.
Become a member.
Get the
I've
low
been
tier.
I've been supporting your channel for the last couple months or whatever, but I haven't officially become a member. But I'll go ahead and make that leap.
Make that leap. It's only $2.99.
I could do that. I appreciate you, Miss Sylvia.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. I don't know if Mr. Joe is coming back. I don't know if Mr. Joe is coming back, but we're about to go into our membership only live, because I got something to tell y'all. I got something to tell you. It's not bad. It's just I want my members to hear it. I want it to be a treat for my members. Here comes Tasha. Hey, Tasha.
Hey, Miss Sylvia, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, wait, I gotta mute my everything. So I just want to come on and commend you for being who you are and standing your ground. I see a lot from the background because I'm always in the bushes looking, but I want to commend you for your tenacity, your endurance, for standing for who you are and believing in God and trusting in Him.
Amen.
I know that behind the scenes, we don't see your tears and your frustrations and all
You
your
see it here
anxiety.
sometime. You see it here sometime. I be
Yes.
crying like a big old fool. I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't crying no more. Go ahead.
But in everything and in every adversity that you face, you're going to go to the next level. And I want to come up here and commend you, even in your discomfort and in the things that you don't have, you still push through every single day. And that speaks volumes to other women who are watching you. And so at this point, they tried Job and he was tested and tried. And so I look at you and I see your tenacity. Keep going, Sylvia. Keep going. Do not stop, because in your faithfulness, you will be rewarded. And today, I'm going to go ahead and be a member. I started to grow my channel. It's a different channel, but I started to grow it. And I look back at how you started, and I'm going to keep going. So I just want to come up here and tell you that you do an awesome job. You have people in your corner, even though some of us don't say much, but you do have people in your corner that support you. And the devil don't know what you're thinking until you open your mouth, right? And for the people that's talking, when it's not true, eventually they're going to have to shut up, because nobody's going to keep paying the attention to that. And if you spend so much time speaking so much negative, when in this atmosphere, we all need the positivity, it's not needed. So continue to be kind, continue not to speak on others, because we see it, we know it, we love you, and we want to see you win. So I just
Why
wanted to
you come
share
up
that.
here and do this to me? Why you come up here and do this to me? Y'all know the way I am already. Why you come up here? I was doing fine. Oh,
Keep going, Sylvia. Keep
right here
going.
this
And
link.
I just started my YouTube channel of inspiration posts, because I know that's my thing. But I want you to keep going. It doesn't matter what they say. And I'm starting over at 44. Divorce, starting over with nothing. But guess what? I'm gonna keep going, because I've been following, I've been with you on this journey. So I'm gonna keep going if you keep going.
I'm gonna keep going. But you know what? You said, oh Jesus. Why people like you keep coming up here and do me like this? You know? Thank you.
It'll be worth it after a while. And it's not for you to understand now, because we ain't going to understand it now. But later down the road, when you look back, you'll understand it. So just keep going.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have an amazing evening, and I'll stick around.
You too.
All right.
Okay. Oh my God. You guys, make sure y'all thank Nona. She just sent out 5 new membership. I hope I think Deanna, what was her name? Started with a D. I hope she got a membership. Did she get one? Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. But I'm about to get off now, because I'm getting a little bit, the other Pisces is coming in here, and y'all gonna be calling me bipolar in a minute. But I have to get myself together, then I'll be back to do the membership, okay? Okay? I gotta go. Yeah, I know I'm a crybaby, okay, y'all? I'm a crybaby. And she just did it to me. She just reminded me how good God is. I gotta go, okay, y'all? And let's do this membership, okay? So I could give you guys the tea. I'll see you in a minute, okay?
man comes home late, shines like a star. Yeah, she's here to break it down. Justice found without a frown. In our chat with hearts so true, Sylvia's magic comes right through. Feel it, baby, feel the light. Soulful notes on the inside. Sylvia's truth makes us sway. All night long we groove and play. She's the queen with a golden touch. In her words we trust so much. Courtroom battles fade away. She brings the light in the day. Slide it slyly, can't deny. Sylvia knows just how to fly. All I want, she melts away, bringing soul to every day. Feel it, baby, feel the glide. Soulful notes on the inside. Sylvia's truth makes us sway.